Everybody is trying to figure out why in the hell did Nicki Minaj marry a convicted felon, um, sex offender? Like, what's the fuck wrong with her? Like, people are really bugging out, tripping. So I don't even know if Nicki can rebound from this as far as on a public eye. People will always look at him as he is a sex offender. That shit is no joke. And of course, Wendy Williams gives no fucks. So the link for this article will be in the description. According to Vibe, I want to give a shout out to Desiree Thompson for giving the goods. Now, Wendy Williams slams Nicki Minaj over marriage to Kenneth Petty. Now, for over 10 years, Wendy Williams has dished out celebrity news and everything in between, but as of late, it seemed to be more personal. Case in point, Williams' criticism of Nicki Minaj's marriage to childhood friend Kenneth Petty. Now, while wrapping up on Tuesday's episode, March 10th, Williams used the last seconds of the show to call out the rapper's decision to marry a registered sex offender. It was recently reported that Petty, who was 41, was arrested after he failed to register as a sex offender in Cali, months after officially moving to the state last year. The LA District Attorney's Office shared Friday, which was March 6th, that the felony charges was dropped, but if he is convicted of the same felony charge, he faces up to 10 years in prison. Now, Williams shared her thoughts on the Yikes rapper's personal life. She pointed out again how Minaj's marriage could hurt her lucrative brand. You should have never married him because you've ruined everything about what your brand could have been. Again, she said, you're never going to stand a chance when you're with a man who pulls a knife at rape point. So after Minaj confirmed her relationship with Petty in 2018, she clarified his murky past on social media. He was 15, she was 16. Her relationship, she wrote on Instagram to her critics, adding, but go AWF, internet, off. Y'all can't run my life. Y'all can't even run y'all own life. Petty was in fact 15 when he was convicted of first-degree attempted rape in 95, with the victim, his alleged girlfriend at the time, being 16 years old. Just 1 year prior, in 94, NYPD sex offender unit arrested Petty for sexual intercourse with a 16-year-old female. Wow. In his case, Petty reportedly used a knife/cutting instrument during the incident. Petty was originally charged with rape and first-degree sexual abuse, and the first-degree unlawful imprisonment, and the second-degree assault, and the second-degree and criminal possession of a weapon, and the fourth-degree. He accepted a plea deal and was convicted of attempted rape in the first degree and served 4 years in prison. Now, Williams didn't go into detail about Petty's past. She did point out his manslaughter charge from '06. Petty served nearly 7 years in prison before his release in May 2013. Now, he was on supervised release until May 2018, just a few months before Minaj confirmed their relationship. We've seen them everywhere, from the Trinidad's Carnival. And Wendy Williams said, you're never going to stand a chance with John Q in public, because now there's one thing worse than touching children and pulling knives, and that's murder. So Petty has since registered as a sex offender in California. Williams and Minaj have gone back and forth for some time now. Minaj addressed Williams' comments after her life on her Queen radio show in the past. It's not about doing your job, Minaj said. There are people who report the news, and there are people who do it with evil intent in their heart, viciousness. And I pray for you because I know you're hurting, and I know you must be sick and humiliated now. Minaj has enjoyed her success of Yikes and donated $25,000 to St. Jude's Home for Girls in her native home in Trinidad. Now, let's talk about this 1 second. Now, Nicki Minaj has to face the music. That there was only a couple of reasons that she got with this cat. And I'm looking at maybe it's because he don't give a fuck. Apparently, he didn't kill somebody. He some type of street thug or gang member. That's what she wanted by her side, because she was going through this shit with Meek Mill, and she needed a nigga that don't give a fuck to do what he did when he saw Mick, because she wants somebody to split Meek's wig. And this is the nigga to get the job done. That's what I see. Now, I hope she was smart enough to sign a prenup because this nigga ain't have no money. I mean, he probably had his own cash. I'm saying he ain't broke compared to Nicki. Nicki worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So let's hope she is playing this shit very smart and not being as dumb as everybody is making her out to be. Like this video, leave your comment, share this on Instagram, YouTube, as well as Facebook. More importantly, subscribe.